Hey guys, it's me again. Figured I'd go nice little enjoyable hike. Of course, out here in the woods. Just me and you. So, we're going to continue going further back. One of the reasons why I ended up in foster care and children's homes the way I did. So, when I was a kid, I went through a little bit of child abuse, maybe child neglect. Grew up in a poor family, to say the least. There was times that my sister and I, we'd run away from home just to escape the ass beatings. As with any kids, sometimes we deserved it, other times we didn't. But, you know, I guess at one point in time, me and my sister, we ran away so much it started gaining attention. Well, when I was 7 years old, we were at school, and cops came in, took each one of us kids. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little out of breath. Sitting in your car doing nothing does that to you. But yeah, we got taken back when I was 7. I'm 31 now. So first got taken, I got put in a children's home. Try to figure out what they were going to do with me after that. I was there for a few months. Then I'm going to another children's home. And I was there for about 4.5 years. You know, it was one of those children's homes, better your behavior, least amount of time you get to stay. That says how bad of a kid I was, I guess. And yeah, so 4.5 years later, 2001, I got into my first foster home. And this is where I was, you know. It was great. I loved it. But my foster parents, you know, I was their first foster kid. So they really didn't know how to deal with certain situations. And pretty much transferred foster homes every summer. And it was different. Nobody really knew what to do with me. Yeah, I was at this one first. I got transferred to another one. Then from that one I went to another one. From that one I went to another one. And then I came back here. They wanted me back. They liked me. So when I came back, it was nice. It was, I think I made it to sophomore year of high school. And I hated school with a passion. Most kids do, but I really hated it. And my social worker came to me one day and she offered me an opportunity, a trickery, I call it. She said that I can finish 2 more years of high school, or they can send me off to a military school to work at my own pace. The program was about 6 months long, and I'd be able to get the same education, essentially, if I were to complete it. So 2 years of school. Sorry, clearing the road here. Deer season's coming up, so they want to get the 4-wheelers in and kind of kicking some sticks out of the way. But you know, I chose to go to the military school. It was a short 6 months. And I'm not stupid. I'm not a genius, but I ain't stupid. So I took that one. Went through, did all my schoolwork. I finished it up. I finished 2 years worth of high school in about 4 months. Yeah, that's all I had to do. 8-9 hours a day, aside from doing PT. So yeah, once I graduated out of there, I'll take it back. I graduated, but I didn't get to walk. Reason being, is we all like pranks, right? So there's this big prank going around. I'm not going to say what it is. Certain people are going to watch this and ask me what's wrong with me. But yeah, I decided I was going to be the one to do the prank. Well, we just got back from graduation practice. Everybody's all sweaty, nasty, and I've done it. Kid across the hall from me ended up telling on me, which got me in trouble. I got kicked out 2 days before graduation, which means I didn't get to keep the graduation money, didn't get to keep my uniforms. You know, I finished high school, I got to keep that. But, so, yeah, that happened. That was 2006. So, technically, I graduated 2 years early. Well, made it to the ridge, guys. Well, almost to the ridge. Close enough. Get up here a little ways. Packed me some lunch, a couple sandwiches, and yeah, if I can figure out how to turn this thing around. Nope, I don't know how to turn this around. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, you know, when you're stuck, trapped in the bottom, and sleeping in your car, it's kind of nice to be on top for once. A little life distraction, some fresh air. You know, some telephone poles up here. Here a four-wheeler. Somebody might be coming up here in a minute. But yeah, I'm gonna get me some lunch. And you know, I'll continue this story here in a minute. Alright, got me some peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Nice, comfy right here on these little telephone poles. May not be much, but I get to eat with a view. So I got out of military school, what was it, June 2006. So it was 2 months before my 17th birthday. So I graduated when I was 16 years old. Moved into my last foster home. And I was doing great. My, I guess, foster uncle came over one day. And my foster cousin was there, which was his son. And he was trying to offer him, you know, a little part-time gig, you know, under the table, 2 weeks worth of work. You know, some pressure washing, some cleaning, you know, some spray painting. And he didn't want to do it. So, you know, I looked at my foster uncle. I said, you know, hey, you know, I wouldn't mind doing some work, you know. I don't care what it is, what I got to do, you know, I'll do it. So he got me a job with him. And the 2 weeks go by, you know, I'd spray or pressure wash the dock, spray painted some cylinders, you know, little odds and ends things, organizing, straightening up, helping out when somebody needed help. 2 weeks go by, and I go into the office and I'm talking to him, and I said, hey, you know, 2 weeks is up, you know, should I keep coming in, you know, what's going on? He said, has anybody said anything to you? I said, no, not yet. I said, well, until somebody says something, just keep coming on in, keep working. I said, okay. Well, another week goes by, and the owners come out to me. And they say, you know, can you meet us in the office before you go to lunch? I said, yeah, sure, I can do that. So before I went to lunch, I went in there, sat down in the break room, had a big old conference table in there. We sat there and talked for a few. And they said, you know, you've been doing a real good job. You know, we'd like to bring you on full time. Great. You know, 16 years old, got my first on paper job. I mean, I've done a little bit here and there, you know, worked on the farm, helped out working tobacco a little bit, you know, before that. But, you know, most of my foster homes, I've always had something where I was always doing something, getting some experience in life. And so he kept me in and took me on, hired me full time, and I said, hey, this is great.